And she's walking around England and she's just seen a bunch of single men kind of just minding their business in coffee shops, drinking by themselves, just looking quiet, peaceful and normal. And as you can see by the caption, England, men don't want to date anymore. From what she's saying in the video, and obviously we can't understand what she's saying, but it feels like she's saying men would rather just be alone by themselves than actually date. And from the younger generation anyways, for whatever reason, and there are a lot of different factors, this is a reality.
So they are so self-conscious about everything they do and say with the opposite sex that they're no longer approaching girls, they're not asking girls out, and I don't know, I guess they're just hiding in their rooms on their PS5s, becoming incels. So don't worry about the digital. Go analog. Look her in the eye. Ask her out. If she says no, that's okay. It wasn't meant to be. And my dad always said, you're never gonna dance with the prom queen unless you tap her on the shoulder. So go tap someone's shoulder and then tap that ass.
This comment was just too good not to respond to. I honestly think it is true that men nowadays are uninterested in the dating game. And they're most likely the good ones, which then leaves us ladies having bad experiences, and then we, in hand, want to get off the dating scene. So then we're both left screwed because all the good ones are out of the dating scene and aren't interested. When is this gonna change though? Maybe we all need to come back together and make it work?
This is the question you have to ask yourself. If women come out and they say, hey men, we don't like when you do this. It makes us feel uncomfortable. It's a bit weird. We don't like it. Please stop. What type of men are actually going to listen to you and respect what you're saying? What type of men are actually going to listen to women and respect what they're saying? It's probably going to be like the decent guys. So when you come out and you project your hatred and your negativity, rarely is it going to hit your target audience. Especially on TikTok, it's probably just going to hit like the normal, regular guy that is not a threat to you, not going to be weird to you. And then this is the outcome.
I've had multiple men refuse to sleep with me. I haven't even had the opportunity to take my clothes off. And they've said no. And I've never been really a one-night stand girl, but times that I've been like, fuck it. Like, I want to get some, and dip. I've had guys flat out say, no, I have too much respect for you. I can't do you like that. Now, out of all settings, this one example happened in the club. I'm like, out of all places, and you're telling me no, and I've met you at the club. I'm talking to this man and he's like, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I said, should we go fuck in the bathroom? I looked him dead in the eyes when I said it, but I was joking. I wouldn't have actually, but I'm a shit stirrer. This man looked me dead in the eyes and he said, shut the fuck up, because you're not one of those girls and I would never do you like that and I have too much respect for you. So, no. And I'm like, what's a girl got to do to get dick around here? Just kidding. But you know what I mean? Like, and we spoke about it and I'm like, that's such a green flag response. Don't worry, he doesn't have a girlfriend. Actually, even if he did, these motherfuckers are doing it anyway, so disregard that. But like, God forbid I wasn't joking. This man said no to having sex with me. This is why, girls, I preach the whole development, inner work, having respect for yourself, blah, 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 blah. Because as much as shit talk that I do online, off the cameras, I'm just like, every second of the day I'm spending on getting myself becoming a better version every day. And so the more work you do in yourself and the high regard, that's what the word I'm looking for, like the high regard that you look at yourself as and you put yourself, people will start to see it too. And I'm at that point now where men are refusing to have sex with me.
Yeah, so you've done the work on yourself and you're still currently asking random men to have sex with you. I feel like you need to do more work. And those men aren't refusing to have sex with you because you put the work in. That's not what's happening. Because there's no man that is in a club who gets approached by a woman. Let's have sex. And his response is, I respect you too much. That's not the case. Now, if you knew him for a while, he knows you. He knows you. Let's have sex. No, I respect you too much. He's lying. He knows you. That's what you are. Probably just doesn't want to have sex with you because it's a bit nasty. You know, he's thinking, how many men have you asked this question to? Am I the only one? Am I that special? Most men know they're not that special. You've probably done this before. But it is always funny to me when women in real life realize that men aren't demons. Like, men aren't just sleeping with anything and everything. There are some who are, but generally speaking, that's just not the case. And the numbers dictate that. Now, some of that is by circumstance, but some of that is also by choice.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Fat guys make the world go round. Fat guys make the world go round. Because I was talking to my fat friend, and before you start, just don't, because we've already talked about him being fat and he knows he's fat, okay? I was talking to him and I was like, oh, I just feel a little sad this morning. Like, I'll get over it. I have a hair appointment, but I just feel sad right now. Like, da-da-da-da. He sends me fucking $30. He's like, get some lunch. Of course I will. Thank you for caring about my stomach. Thank you for fucking caring about what I'm going to put in my body today. I love fat guys. I love fat guys.
No, you don't. No, you don't. And bro is so entrenched, so engulfed, so deep in the friend zone, he don't even know it. I wonder, does she call her tour friends? Or like her fit friends? Maybe she does. She probably doesn't though, you fat bitch.
And when men start talking about something, yeah, I'll hit that, but I wouldn't be with her. Let me get this straight. You would put your God-given peace into a woman, but being with her is too much. You've already been with her. I think people forget that in the spiritual realm, sex is marriage.
Sex is marriage? I mean, that kind of makes sense to why you guys be having kids just willy-nilly. Because every time you have sex with a guy, you think you're married to him. But I can assure you that's not a real thing.
You already became one with her. Like, you would put her peace in her, but you wouldn't be with her. Yeah, because that makes sense. That's when men just need to... You're contradicting yourself. It's not making sense. It doesn't make any sense.
You keep saying the same thing over and over again, but it doesn't make you right, because it makes total sense. I want to break it down for you, okay? I find you attractive. I would hit if given the chance. You're also a demon. So I wouldn't make you my girlfriend because you would be a bad girlfriend. Good smash though, but bad girlfriend, bad investment long term. Short term, bust a couple nuts, no problem. Long term, not a good investment. So I wouldn't be with you in that way. But in this way over here, if it's just casual, you're attractive. Long term, no, not very good. I feel like that's clear as day, and hopefully, you understand. Also, sex is not marriage. What the hell are you on?